Nice shot, Mike.
Find out who you have on today's sheet. Sheet B will be our featured sheet all weekend.
Cool. All right. Go wide. Don't go crazy. Yeah, go ahead. Yep.
A little wide.
Six, seven.
Yes, line's good. Just leave it up here if you can. Feels like that's always. Yeah, leave it out if it'll stay out. A little wide.
No. All right, button shot. Yep. Line's good, looks light. High. No. Yeah, go ahead, sweep. Sorry, dude. Sweep. I know we're close. And you're in front of the rock.
No.
Just pass if you're good.
Okay. Woo!
Yes. That works. Okay.
Okay. Great job, Larry.
5.
Yep.
6. Little left. Yeah. Guard's great.
Just got by.
We're a little wide. Yep.
Coming down. Yep. See if you can get it over here.
Ryan.
No, it's fine.
Hard curl. Hard curl.
I think it's going to be a...
Hard you can go. Yep. Okay. Yeah, you're just wide again.
Go ahead. Great job. Yeah, one of those indie drives.
Same shot, just a little bit more, okay? A little bit more ice, too.
Just put it up here. Okay. Come on this side again.
Now, stay off. Nope.
Little inside. Sweep hard, get passer, guard. Keep the line.
Good line. You got a curl, whoa.
Court. Alright.
Let's take it out. Anytime you can get on.
That was on me.
There, roll that way. Line's perfect.
10.
I don't want to jam.
10.
Still got to move. Jay. Wait, Zach. Wait, whoa. Wait, great. I think we're at a freeze right now. That's good.
Line's good. Stay on. Got a curl. Here it comes. Stay on. Here it comes. Yep, a little bit, Sean. No roll.
Nice shot, Danny. Gonna have your freeze up on it, okay? Kind of behind this too. Pulse, get close, get ready. Yeah, go. Hard. The outside a little bit. Off. The outside. Got to curl a ton. Three. They hit that.
That's fine.
You want a guard? What do you need a guard?
Garden, if you come in, it's okay.
Kip. Whoa. Line's good. Nice. Not yet. Yep. Whoa. Okay, that works now.
to go for a bit.
Exact same shot, same weight, everything.
Yep, yep. Okay. It's coming down. Got it, curl. All right, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Go, Jill, go, Jill. You get it? Clear, you guys check.
I'm gonna keep you tight. If you wreck that, that's okay too.
We gotta get around it, so I'm gonna have you still try to freeze this, okay? Probably about here.
No, he's got to curl up.
Line's good. Line's good. Whoa. Count. Count. Step for line to curl. Step for line. Needs to curl. Needs to curl. Whoa. He's heavy on it, so. Right line.
Good shot, good shot.
Yeah, let's go around this way.
Okay.
Come that side.
If you come in a little, that's okay.
Yeah.
Like your spot. Yep.
Line's pretty wide.
Mid-12?
That's good.
Mid-12.
Yeah,
Little
that's
less.
good, yeah.
On top 4. Okay.
Mid? I still think it's pretty. Not as light as his.
Yeah, let it go. Let it go.
Yep. I don't control the line.
Here
I
comes.
think it's
Here
here.
comes.
Here's the
As far as
finish.
you can. As far as you can. All the way. 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 Good shot. That works.
Line's good. Yes.
Line's good. Tap it up.
Hard line. Real hard line. Real hard line.
Line's great.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm drawing or hitting?
Get it over. Hitting.
Okay.
Good, good.
Kind of back of the house, please.
Probably honestly the same weight I just
Halfway.
maybe it's half.
Okay, line's good. Line's good. Yep. Keep going. Keep going. Hold line. Hold the line.
Okay, line's good. We got plenty of room. Plenty of room. Slow down.
Yeah, sweet.
Wrong side. That's okay.
Keep going. Keep going. Harder. Harder.
I see we plug up.
Off. Off. Yeah, like it.
That was on me. More ice here. You were right on board there, Kirk. Same weight.
I think we're good. We'll push it. We'll push it.
Top 4.
Also that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't like it.
Yeah. Sweet. Yes, sweet. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh. Get off, get off.
Keep going. Keep going. Nice and here. Keep it moving. Get it over. it. He knows it. I'm like, little game in the back. Okay. Nose is okay. Right only. They got hammered. Nose is okay. Yeah, those are right. Anything high nose. I don't know. I don't mind your nose. I like to lose your shooter. 10? I like that person. We got hammered. Can you get split? Right. Nothing like your first rubber spot. Try it. Same 10 you throw up.
I hit my 10.
Little outside. Yep. Yep. No, let it go. Let it go. Let it go. All the way, Sean. All the way. All the way. Stay off. All the way. Okay, it's over, Charlie. Off. Jump on the back. Let it go. Actually, yeah. It's good. It's over, Charlie. Wow.
Do you want to guard it? So, which way do you want to come? This way again?
I think we should have given you maybe like another room length. Yeah, I was a little lost. Yeah, watch inside. Not waiting.
Draw or run?
Guard it up high. Just
Okay. Take one.
Alright, Brian. Yeah, I called Sean off because I was hoping to take off.
Just a touch more. Nice.
Okay, you're Rockford. Okay, we just need it to be a guard. Don't oversweep it.
Yep. Yep.
Yep,
Hard.
off.
Hard.
Off needs to curl.
Hard.
Needs to curl. Needs to get beyond this one. Okay, leave it. Leave it.
curve it over if you can. Yeah, get it over. Let's leave it out. Let's leave it out.
Center line.
All right. Yeah, yeah.
Line's good.
I know.
Yeah.
He's not on center.
No.
I can't read that.
I went to sweep it and took my eyes off.
Try to get back center line.
No, curling, curling.
Alright, perfect. Dropping dimes, dude.
What's that?
Dropping dimes. People high roll.
Normal.
I was breathing on your neck.
Kick.
We should do this like Jake there. Now you're good.
That's not what I was going to do. If we stayed on center, you guys can make a call and burn my stone or not.
Right in here, Mark. Okay, 12 footer.
If it's to our advantage.
Little outside but close. Light.
All right, gents. Hey.
Oh, good.
Little out.
Fight.
What do you think we are? I'll give you 60. Right here.
Top 4, top 8.
I don't mind 4.
Line's good, front. Yep. We're going to play a tick shot here. Yep. Yep.
A little bit. Josh, be ready. Yep, yep, yep. Yep, get it by, get it by, get it by. Hard, 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 hard. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. All the way, all the way. Tuck it in, tuck it in. Line's good, but we're heavy. That died, didn't it?
Yeah, yeah, wait.
Let's go outside top 12, Emmy, okay?
You want to do the under
Go have it around it.
Or do you have a preference? Other side. Other side.
What, this side?
The red one's up too far.
Stay up louder, feet.
Drawing this way.
Okay. Still 12, okay?
You at the top. Oh. Okay. We have a lot of guards.
Look, tap that. We can. You like something else? Pull out. Line's good. Do you like the takeout? Not really. I'm just worried about jamming. Yes, heavy. Yep. Let time, let time. Control. Same draw.
Same draw, same. Yep.
We'll jump on earlier. Pull us off. Whoa.
I would like, well, either nose or roll are good.
Step, step. Shot.
You got plenty of room. Off. Plenty of room. Off. Let's go. We got it. Only Sean. Only Sean. Sean. Yeah, it was a little wide.
Tip it here. Roll in.
Okay.
Okay?
You like this? Try to keep it clean, or I don't hate this.
Says a little bit more ice. A little more. Just, yeah, you try to get it.
Good? Yeah. Yeah, let's do that.
Line's good. Needs a curl big time. Needs a curl. Needs a curl.
Look, it's that one's not coming back. Put your eyes out.
Once you're there.
So we gotta really be.
Either guard it or in.
Either guard it, come around this way.
Come around this way.
Okay.
Come forward.
Let's go now.
Let's go decide you want it. Tap raise if heavy, guard if he's light. Or we go around.
Or we go through the port.
Or we can sneak through the
Yep.
hole.
Yeah.
You got plenty of options. No, more inside. Yeah, right there.
No, other side, being center. Yeah, sweet.
Line's good.
We're shot.
Yep, yep. Leave it alone, leave it alone. Let's just play a tap. Okay.
Same shot again, okay?
Less ice. That line is curl at all. Yeah, your initial line is good.
I think we're going for draw. Yeah, I think.
Even a little less. Yep.
Line's good. Keep it all the way, all the way, all the way. Hard, 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 hard.
This is okay too.
Yep.
This is okay.
Keep going, keep going, keep going. Get a double bounce, get a double bounce.
Yep, yep. Same shot. You want to do same shot? Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Come on, Zach. Same weight. Same weight, everything.
Stay close. Line's good right now. Get all the way to the world.
Jeez, go
Yeah.
forward.
Yep.
Gotta go, looks like.
Yeah, yeah.
Tap this. You're gonna tap this right.
Take a quick look at the other scoreboard here in just a minute. See where we're at.
You want me to draw, Brian?
Yeah, I'm thinking that.
While we still have an opening?
Yep. Let's just try to draw the full.
Okay, so the ice is fast. So, I'm gonna go a little bit
My stone, I'll flip it.
Light, go for it. Watch it. Yep, you're good at it on the guards. Just go for it if you have to. Let's get it in there. Let it curl, let it curl, let it curl, let it go. Just like a. It's good. Yeah.
I'd say a little less. I don't hate it if you tap this over. That's the goal.
All right, Dave, what's the plan?
Yeah, honestly, I think a little less ice because. Yeah, I like this still.
Coach left.
A little less.
Wait, was it love or about right? That was perfect. That was just had up. Yeah.
Line's good. Only Sean, if anyone. Yeah, never. It's all good.
That was the same weight?
What? Same shot? Rod? Okay, so is this good ice to come this way? Hi. Just want to make sure you can get by the guards. What were they trying to do in there also? End up on the boards.
What's that?
We just need a board.
Nope, nope, stay off.
Okay, just let it come in then. Okay, sweep it, sweep it.
I am.
Yep, just let it come in, let it come in.
Hard! We're good?
Yep. Kick the rocks. We can't let her.
Yep. 14 flat. Yep. Perfect.
On the board. That's where it's like about it.
Get out of the damn way.
He wants to be on the board. All right, you're rocking.
Yeah. Sweet, sweet.
Pretty good. Slightly outside.
We're testing. Not sure. You got me? Okay, well, great. I cannot. Let me turn you up just a little. I think we're getting closer. Yep, we're light.
Corner, go in. It's got to curl. All right, got to curl. I think it's going to be perfect on its own.
All right. Well, if anybody's listening out there, if you could tell us if you can hear us, that'd be great.
All right, finally, we're almost live here. Denver Curling Club, Mile High City, Denver, Colorado. And we're on sheet B. We have the 5-stone draw from the Rock Creek Curling Center against the Gut Shots from Denver Curling Club. Looks like we got a 3-1. We're in the third end here. Gut Shots with the yellow stones.
That voice you're hearing is Brian Brown. I'm Dave Falco. Thanks for joining us this morning on Friday morning. Those of you that are listening might have you on mute so you can watch at work, but we'll talk anyway.
Falco recently coming off of his live commentary debut at the Nationals with Tyler George.
I actually got to do it with Dean Gemmel.
Oh, Dean.
Yeah, Dean and I were the
That's
substitutes
right.
for Tyler's night off.
Took a day off, yeah. A draw off.
We got one draw off all week.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, go back here. Sean.
Mine's good.
Get a piece. That's off.
Exact same shot.
That was outside on that one. Slow line. You know,
How about now, Ben?
and they're gonna have you draw it in here, but if you hit this, it's not the worst, okay?
Do we have all in on the chat here helping us out?
All right, still figuring out the audio here. I think that's better. I can hear myself in my headphones now. Does that sound better to you, Brian?
A little bit. Yep.
Early event hiccups here. Thanks for bearing with us.
A little outside. And a little hot, so it's okay. Mine's good.
Okay, so back to our game on here, sheet B here. The gut shots from Denver Curling Club are Brian and Lisa White. Brian Skip, Lisa. Well, I'm not sure. We've got a bad angle here. We're
No, that's right. Yeah, Brian's
Okay.
the skip, Lisa's the vice.
great.
And then Mark is throwing second.
Mark Lowell is second, and Emi Agawa must be throwing lead.
Oh, it could be. Yeah, that's right.
Okay,
Nope, vice versa. Looks like Mark's throwing lead.
Mark is lead. Okay, so Emi will be throwing second. And then for 5-stone draw from Rock Creek Curling, we got Dave Hickson as skip and Sean Marlowe as vice. Josh Kesey is lead, and Dan Jimmerstone is second.
So this is an all Colorado sheet right here. These are our friendly neighbors to the north.
All
Colorado
Colorado.
Lafayette.
We had one team you said from where? The VI?
Yeah, we have a on sheet D right now. We have a team from the Virgin Islands, so sea level obviously.
Yeah.
Playing another Colorado team from Leadville,
Pretty good line.
10,700 feet. So that's got to be some kind of record.
Oh, yeah. Altitude differential.
Plus
winners.
10,000. That is pretty impressive. So yeah, the BI guys don't have a club on the islands. I think they said the population of the island they live on was just 85 permanent residents.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and then if you are not familiar with Cloud City Curling Club up in Leadville, they are a 3-sheet all outdoor facility. So they build their ice in the middle of their rec baseball field in the winter for about 8 weeks.
Yeah.
You've curled up there, right?
I have not.
Oh, you
I've
haven't?
not curled there.
I gotta
no.
make that happen. one
I
of these
know.
days.
Right.
Yeah, Josh. Yeah, Josh.
I know our own Tom Whitman here from DCC does a lot of work up there, helping the guys out from Leadville, and I know they have a great time up there, and they're always showing up for our Bonspiels. I mean, they love coming down here, so it's great to have them out.
Yeah, it's an incredible work he's done up there. They've got 24 teams. It's actually Leadville's largest recreational sport. Yep, so
Hi.
they're can only curl at night because the sun is so intense, even in the middle of the winter, that it'll get the ice will get too soft. So they're regularly curling in sub-zero temperatures.
Mine's
All right, so we got the Denver team here looking to steal. They're down 2, trying to put together a little end.
Yeah.
Got a center guard up. I think the overhead shows yellow or a Rock Creek shot, but it's a really good come-around opportunity here for Lisa. Weight looks close, but it's over curling. They got it by the lead. Stone.
Yeah.
Just a little down. Line was good. Line was good there. Plays to Denver's advantage though, because now they have a stagger. So whoever makes it behind there first is going to be in really good shape to score.
Yep. Pretty much a race to the lid right now.
That's right.
Keep it straight, Josh. Keep it straight, Josh. Hard, guys.
I've been running around doing stuff, but
Really hard.
I haven't gotten too many times. It looks like it's fairly keen today.
I think we're through.
Same shot, Lisa. Let's get it in. Okay.
This one too, weight down just a touch, maybe a little over curl. Close.
Looks edge on edge. They might be able to run that one in later if they need it. Here we go though. First one to the pop.
It's outside. Savvy and hot. Let's let it go. Here's does. Yeah.
We also have the USA women's game on a screen in front of us. If you're interested, there's USA is trailing by 2 in the 10th with Hammer.
My Luke Skywalker.
Try again.
It's getting a little dire here.
Just give him
I'll
like
give you an update when that one goes final. There's skips rocks to go. This one's got a wider line. Looks like it's got a little more weight too. Just a little bit of an over adjustment there from Lisa. Looks like it does want to go there if you have the right weight. Our ice has been pretty weight sensitive this season, so a little bit too much and you're not going to get the curl you want.
Those of you that don't know that Dave Falco here, in addition to the commentary, is our chief head ice technician here at Denver Curling Club and doing a great job all year. We've had wonderful ice to curl on this year, like always, and it's just been a blast. It's been great having him on board for sure.
Thanks, bud.
Yeah.
Couldn't have done it without you. Yeah, it's been really fun. It's been a good, trial run at making this a job for me, and I'm really enjoying it so far. So I'm glad that I was able to deliver a good experience for members. Wearing multiple hats this weekend, ice commentary, and I'm also dealing some craps. If you're feeling lucky later, Brian.
Nice. Okay. Yep.
It's a Monte Carlo theme for this year's 5 and under. So, although it is a national qualifying event, we want it's 5 and unders. Try to deliver a Bonspiel experience for the newer curlers to give them a taste of what it's like to travel and meet new people, socialize. Really one of the best parts of the sport, in my opinion.
Absolutely. And the winner goes to Hibbing.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yep. Hibbing, and I believe, I'm not sure how they're going to work it. So if you're not familiar with the Hibbing Curling Club, they have a curling facility, and it's attached to an ice rink. Every year they hold an event called the Last Chance, and during the Last Chance they convert the hockey ice into curling sheets. So I think they have 4 or 5 in the hockey arena and then 8 in the actual curling club. So it's a huge event, 90-something teams, I think. But usually gets really good teams. I think John Schuster won it last year, so it's you can get all kinds of competition up there.
Oh.
So I think that the 5 and under is going to fall the week before, so they might have be holding it in the stadium. I'm not sure how that's going to work. Historically, the hockey ice has been better than the curling ice during that, especially that late in the season. So, from what I understand, you're usually hoping you get a draw inside the arena. All right, so a little bit of the mess gone up front. They gave up on the intern draw. It looks like we're going for a tap now.
Yep.
There you go. Go. Only again.
I'm yellow, despite the attempts so far this end. I think I still like the intern draw better. You have a chance to sit 2, whereas this raise is only going to let you lie 1.
Yep, and
That one's curling too. We're getting a good amount of swing today. I'm pretty happy with that. Really good weight. I got a 13.5 on that one. Probably was going to be back 4 if they let it go. So that's decent. Of course, watching the camera, I don't think is the most accurate way to time rock. So
yeah, we have a couple different vantage points here. None of them the greatest, but we do what we can.
Well, Korea set to put up a guard, still covering their 2 shot rocks, and Tab is going to have to throw a pretty heroic shot here if they want a chance to score.
Which way you want to come? This way or this way? On.
Back to the intern side.
Left to my left to my right.
Sweep it, sweep it, sweep.
All you can hope for is get a second chance at a shot. So let's see if Brian can make an adjustment here. On it early.
Just a touchdown weight. Yep.
Yep, I mean, Mark's sweeping hard. Line looks really good if they can get it there. 15-5, I think we're going to end up short.
Little light. Yep.
Good sweep. 15-6 to top 12. That's nice right there.
What do we need? Full 12? We need 8 foot. Are they touching it? How close?
So full 12 to score 2 with the hammer rock here.
Yeah, I think the calls come around everything. I think that same shot that he just threw would score if he were to move that, if he were to bump that yellow up.
Right.
Dave's risking the wider path. And we'll see how he does. U.S. Korea just went final. Korea pulled it out. Tab wasn't able to execute some late game heroics. She was facing quite a mess. So I think that brings their record to 6-6, and in a huge cluster of teams right in the middle of that field.
Line's good. Yep. Line's good. Stay with it. Stay with it. Hard. Hard. All right, push it now. Push it now. Push it. All the way. 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 Never off. Never off. Never off. Never off. Never off. Nice job, guys. Nice job. You can stop. You can stop.
Hammer's on the way. Just looks like it redirected off of that top stone, but sitting 2. Another 2 for yellow, brings a 5-1 score for the Rock Creek team. Heading into the 4th end.
Put one in. Put one in. Where do you want it? Let's put one in right here. Okay. Perfect. Listen, we hit our guard. That's fine too. Coming down.
I just got this broken season, so I still have to play.
Yeah, go ahead, sweep.
got 16 people watching, Brian.
All right.
Feel free to drop us a line, give us something to talk about. We're only 4 innings into the weekend, and we're already running out, so
There you
that's
go.
all the help you can get.
Looks like you got the camera control there, Falco. Why don't you give us a quick pan of the sheet, see where we're
Man,
at?
let's see if I can do that. All right, so no, it's
Same shot. Yep. He's trying to intimidate us.
every year I have to relearn all of this. Oh, there it goes. It's just delayed on the stream. All right, well, you're about to see some pretty aggressive panning back and forth. I apologize for that. All right, so
There we go.
you can see into the future. All right. We will do it a lot less aggressively this time. So, we're on sheet A. Where's the red rocks over there? I have to find the draw.
Yep. Let's come to this center still, okay? If you end up behind them, that's okay. A little outside.
There we go. We found the draw schedule.
It's heavy.
So the Tuscany Curlers versus Papa C and the boys. It looks like if I can. Who's who, Brian? You have the rosters there?
Yeah, the Tuscan Curlers would be the Red Rocks.
They're a combo team from Lone Star, so Texas and Hollywood. And they are big, 8-1 over a team from Denver here. That's Dave Selecki skipping with a bunch of his son's high school buddies who haven't curled, I think, in about 10 years. And on sheet C, we have Stones and Roses versus Luck of the Draw. Stones and Roses is a Denver team, skipped by
Yep, keep going. It's Barry. Yeah, keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Never up. Never up.
it's Chris and Julian Lewis playing back end for that team. And they're tied up with a team from Nashville.
I'm gonna have you hit it, but out, but like back of the house weight though. Yeah. Control weight on. We're gonna try to get back.
Okay, so heavy throw weight.
Control weight.
This is the game we were talking about earlier. It's the team from the Virgin Islands versus our team from Leadville. And the Curling Coconuts from the U.S. Virgin Islands is trailing 3-2.
Yeah. Line's pretty good. A little outside. Needs to curl. Needs to curl. Needs to curl. Off. Off. Curl. Yeah. Yes, Joe.
I hope Natari's not watching. He would be mortified by my operating
Yeah.
skills.
Yep. That's Emmy Award-winning Chris Notari that he's referring to.
Yep, one of those happy coincidences. There's all kinds of great, interesting people in the curling world. He happens to be our IT guru, and AV guru. Works professionally in video production for. He was with CBS Sports. Is that
Right.
Is that who he's still with?
I think he changed, but he could have changed back. I don't
I
know.
know he's been doing a lot of esports lately, and I think he's trying to make the jump to full time. But he said he was doing a golf event
Right.
in Texas this week, so hasn't made the switch completely. He did say the telestrator is in the building, so we just have to figure out how to use that.
We have it here, and I have a majority of the cables, I think.
Okay. All right. Well, stay tuned to future draws. See if we can get that figured out.
If we get lucky on finding a power source that's not split, we might have a chance of getting it up.
Freeze it. Get right Get past the guard.
Let's go in here. No, we're doing that. So we gotta play D. He wants it behind, but
So Emmy trying to play the freeze here. Line was perfect. Just looks like they're not getting draw weight quite yet. This, Denver team. Sometimes it's a blessing playing in your own club. Sometimes it can be a little bit difficult, especially when the unkind ice maker changes the conditions on you. So every event we host here, we try to put a little extra TLC into the ice. Tom and I were here bright and early this morning at about 6:30. Got a couple scrapes in. Tried to work out some funny spots. And at least by the look of B, and I saw a little bit on D, we're getting good swing both ways. So happy so far.
Another shot here from Rock Creek. Should finish in top 12.
Draw 10 from Sean Marlowe.
Draw it in.
Not going to be an additional counter, but it certainly makes that in turn draw side harder.
You miss,
So
you're going to risk putting him in a spot of
starting to
3
get cut down. What do you like here, Brian?
Draw it in.
I'd try to throw it right up the middle, I think, knowing me.
Yep. Looks like there is access through that port to the yellow and the 8-foot.
I think so. You could get fortunate enough with the right weight and maybe tap them both. Who knows?
Yep. Or you could try to run that red in, and worst case scenario, you just open it up, which wouldn't be the worst thing in the world either.
Guard it. Like it.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Either right in front or right behind the red.
Either right behind or in front. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just want to cut this draw pad.
Yeah.
Right here.
Yeah. I don't mind being tucked behind it a little bit, like a half stone.
Yeah.
So I can't raise.
We have to overlap it in front and behind.
All right, so our other, there we go. That sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
Our other IT guru, Matt Culbertson, sending us some remote messages saying that our mics are still a little down. Sorry about that. So we're turning those up. Hopefully that helps you. I don't necessarily know that you want to hear everything we're saying, but for those of you that do. I didn't see what Brian, I was distracted. Where did Brian end up throwing there? It looks like nothing changed, so maybe a heavy draw. I didn't see it.
Yeah, I missed that one too, Falco. I think he was.
Let's hit the guard this time. Yeah.
I'm thinking either the run back or the draw.
Just on this side right here is all good.
Go ahead, Lisa.
Give us a shot.
So Rock Creek has younger rocks that tend to cut a little bit more than ours do, so they might be over brooming so far, but they'll get used to it. They get a solid foot more curl than we do on a regular basis, so it's a learning experience every time you go to a different club. You kind of have to have a little bit of amnesia to relearn lines and where to put the broom. So, I can do it.
This is bad.
Dave,
Why don't we guard it up? I like, if I say guard it up.
our yellow's wide open. Why not just guard?
If you're heavy, we just go in.
Yeah.
Watch the line.
Yep. I like where we're sitting, so let's guard that.
So better. So we talked about raising that one in. Lisa executed a pretty good shot there. Ended up making contact with that rock, yellow rock in the 8-foot, knocking it through. So They're sitting second and third now. That back one in the back four is still a little tough to deal with, but it is looking better than it was. So I really like opening that up. I think younger teams are pretty reticent to throw that kind of weight and move stuff around and just feel resigned to the draw, but it really gets you a little hamstrung as far as options late in the end.
You take a little more? That's good. You want a little more?
No, let it curl, let it curl. Okay, now, go.
Yes, line.
All the way in.
Line's good.
Up.
Line. Get it over. Get it over. Yep. Line. All right, push it. Just push it.
Dave Hickson with his first.
Really light there. I'm going to have to hammer away on that one.
Wow, you read that one out of hand on the tiny little video monitor. That's pretty impressive, Brian.
Now that Yellowstone is accessible of when he wanted to guard. So
Well, I think this is the best opportunity they're going to get to deal with that shot rock.
better get it now, I
Better
think.
get it now, yeah. By the looks of the monitor, they could get to the inside edge. They'd have a chance to pushing it back 12 to sit 2. Not a ton of room on the inside, but I think it would be worth a shot. Down 4. So he's trying to move stuff around, judging by the weight. Didn't quite get out to the room, it looks like. It's over curling.
Yeah.
Oh, that was really close. Good effort by the Emmy and Mark to try to save that one.
Harder.
Still sitting second and third, though. Dave Hickson's going to have to deal with it. So here's what I like about this shot. There's a saying that goes, sometimes the best guard is second counter. So instead of throwing out a dead guard, he's going to look, they tap the broom top 4. If they can get that buried or even overlapping the guard and shot rock, it would be a really good outcome for him. Put the pressure on the shooter.
Right.
I know no matter what situation I'm in, I'd rather be thrown against 1 than 2, so.
Just a touch light again, but they're hammering away. It's going to be a good guard.
Looks like Sean's going for curl here. Trying to move it over to at least get cover, which he did pretty successfully. He's going to cover at least half a rock. Good, really good sweep. So obviously that's the pro side miss. You never want to be back four and give them a pocket to sit in and give them an easy one. Brian Lichten to play the intern. Just sneak by that yellow in the top 12 and get full 4 first shot rock. Not easy, but as much as it's curling, I think it's there. Might have gotten a little outside the line into some fresh pebble there. Not quite going to make it. So 1 yellow. Rock Creek sends their lead 6-1. And we're heading into the 5th end. Well, instead of making everybody dizzy, I'm just going to stand up and see if I can give you
Okay.
give you an audio version of the score updates. So the Lone Star Hollywood team extends their lead with another one in the 4th, 9-1, over our team from Denver, Dave Selecki, and the boys. And then we've got our Leadville team on sheet D, took a deuce in the 4th, another steal of 2, so they're up 5-2 over the Virgin Islands.
Okay.
And sheet C is yet to post the 4th end, so I'm not sure what's going on there.
Oh, you guys are way ahead of that? Yeah. Oh, I didn't know it was that far behind. Okay. All right. No, that's good to know. So why is the stream so much slower here than it is for you at home? Yeah.
You want top 4? Top 8, top 4? Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
We're going to kind of try to draw around. I'm going to get right here. Yeah. Get it over. That's it. You're done.
Okay. Well, we couldn't until now. Falco just moved the big monitor out of the way, so now we can see a little bit. But so right now, is it showing a guy down in the hat? It should be just slid out.
Correct, one on line.
Through the hog line right now.
Waits there. Line was there, waits there, so just let us see what it does. Back roll. It's coming. Hey, now, yeah.
I think that's big.
Line! It's really falling down! Hard line.
Tuck in. Stay in here. It's okay. Let's go.
Yeah. Line only.
Sheet B is just.
Yeah, gotta go. Never
Yeah,
up.
so this is live.
Never up.
This is delayed. So we're going to have to watch that. This does us no good.
That's weird. All right. How do we get?
He said it'd be best just to leave it up.
I wanted to peel this away. So we still have to open the ice back up and we can tap horse in it.
Well, we got some.
No, he can't hit that. He can't hit that, Brian.
Why not? Why can't you hit that?
Okay, yep.
I want you to
Got
hit
some
that.
feedback that we were watching a delayed stream and announcing off of that, so sorry about that. Still working out the kinks here. I'm just gonna stand up and watch it live.
We might have most of them ironed out now. Falco,
Hopefully that was the last of it.
we're gaining on it.
Yes! All the way in. Keep the line, keep the line. Put it back or put it in. Let's put it behind. Same shot. Yeah. Let's go mid-8, yeah. A little bit less. Okay. Yeah, hard curl. Hard curl. Ready for? Yeah. Okay. All right, go crazy.
They've been jumping at the end.
Hard. All the way.
Yeah, I'm still working out the kinks, Tom.
All right, you got it. How's the weight? You got plenty of room.
Dan Jimison trying to draw through the port here. Plenty of rocks up front.
Yep, all you.
Denver trying to generate some points.
Looks like a good draw there.
Yeah. Top 12 looks like they can probably see most of it. Maybe add an edge on edge from the hack.
You got all of it? They give you the same ice. I like that shot.
Line's good. Whoa, it's got a curl. What we got?
You're inside just a little. Yes! 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 On the line! Keep coming, keep coming. Keep coming,
Line is looking pretty good.
keep coming, keep coming.
It's going to be close.
Oh boy.
Oh, a little double redirect. A little lucky, but maybe that's what they need to change momentum here. Unfortunately, it pushes the yellow partially behind the corner guard.
Nose? Yeah. All right. Which
Just
side?
inside of those. Come this way.
Stand. It's on the center. They're not going to move much.
Just yes, yes. Hard.
So fourth end is now complete on sheet C. Nashville took 2, now leads the team from Denver 4-2.
Roll out. It's got a curl. A little wide. No, let it go. Let it go. Let it go.
One more weight.
Fifth end now complete on sheet A. Lone Star Hollywood adds another 2 points, 11-1 lead over Denver. And on sheet D, the Leadville boys took another 2, so 7-2 lead over U.S. Virgin Islands.
It's all right, it's on line still. Needs to curl. Come on, curl, curl, curl. Too much spin. Too much spin. Come through. Yeah. All right.
So Lisa White had a little bit of a bobble coming out of the hack there. I think that it's a good lesson for newer curlers to learn not to give up on a shot. Though you can still make something out of it, even if you wobble a little bit. I just see a lot of newer curlers have a little bit of a balance issue while they're sliding and just decide to shove it and give up. thinking they've already missed a shot. But
That's
small
better.
adjustments can right the ship there.
Josh, a little bit.
This one looked like it's pretty much right on the beak. Take out there.
I gotta draw behind. Right in here. Yeah. Can't take that out. You're not gonna get it.
I'm not sure about Dave Hickson, but I know the rest of the curlers on this sheet have all been curling for, I think, less than 2 years total. So a lot of shots being made, considering. Sean and Mimi up at Rock Creek have done a really good job of shortening the learning curve for their newer curlers. Their facility has been open for about a year and a half now. So a big part of their membership has been curling for just that long.
Yep, they're doing a great job up there. They got a good active bunch. You know, I've seen a lot of the Rock Creek curlers at our events here, which is great to see.
Yep, they had a competitive pair go to mixed doubles nationals this year.
Right.
Mel Fountain and Tony Cott. Got a couple of wins. Yeah, I hear nothing good but good things about their educational model up there, and seems to be things are going really well. That being said, if you're in the Lafayette area up north of Denver and you want to try curling, I know that they still have availability up there for leagues. I was just talking to Sean. He said they are doing about an 8-week spring session, which is starting here in a couple weeks.
Oh.
We're about there then? You still want it here,
Yeah,
right?
I like their time frame for new curlers like that. 8 weeks just seems just about right to me. You know, you get a good feel of if it's something you want to stick with, and gives you enough time to develop a little bit.
Yeah, it's kind of like there's a lot of corollaries to golf, but that's one of them. You start making shots and you just want to do it more and you want to come back.
Exactly.
For those of you who don't know Brian very well, he was a PGA professional for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Touch wide. Touch wide.
But when I know when I'm teaching, I reference
Push it,
golf a lot. Stuff like tempo or sequence, and
Sure.
yeah,
Yeah.
there's a lot of things that carry over between the two sports, which is fitting. Both originating in Scotland.
There you go.
Both four-person teams.
Yeah. Bunch of etiquette involved.
Both athletes like drinking beer.
Yeah. Crazy Scots. Pretty much the two sports where you call your own penalty on yourself, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Gentlemen's games, a lot of etiquette. Yeah, there's a lot of similarities. The thrown object is a little heavier in curling, though. I don't know that a rock would go very far if you hit it with a driver. So Brian's been facing some tough houses so far this end. Or so far this game, rather. Looks like he's got about half of that top yellow available. I'm not sure if the call was to get it through that hole. Looks a little wide of the broom.
We'll just let it hit and see what happens here.
good call by Lisa. Let's just let it hit and see what happens.
There we go.
Sometimes you can't do anything about
It's done. Yeah.
Line's good. Wait only. Stay with it, Dan. Stay with it. Stay with it. Get it over and off. Get it over and off. Perfect, perfect, Sean. Perfect.
Just a quick look at the roster here. It looks like 10 or 11 teams maybe from out of town, so that's great to see.
Yeah, about half the field. I'm not sure what the national calendar looks like, but it's got to be getting pretty late in the season to be qualifying for this event in Hibbing. So certainly the opportunity to go and participate in 5 and under nationals will draw some teams from across the country.
For sure, if I heard right, I think this is the next to last qualifier. I'm not certain on that, but it could be.
I know there was one in Chicagoland area last year, I think.
No.
Last week. So yeah, it's getting down to it.
Hard. All the way. All the way. All the way. Never stop. Never stop. All the way.
Well, I'm impressed, Brian. My ice thermometer on D hasn't been kicked out yet.
All right.
For 2 teams that don't play in dedicated facilities, that's pretty impressive.
It is. That's great.
Good footwork awareness to avoid. Brian came through the hole, almost got rid of both of them, it looked like, but ends up giving up another single. That's 7-1 lead for the Rock Creek team. I thought that double might be there. Looks like you just have to catch a little more of it. It's never going to be a very easy shot.
Yeah, put right in center. Top 4, top 8.
Looks like we have a close game here on sheet C nearing the end of the 5th end. Can't quite tell.
Yeah, they're a little bit behind the rest of the games. Looks like yellow is sitting 1. That's the team from Denver. So I don't know how. Looks like he's got an outturn through a wide port to sit a 2nd, but he'd have to get a piece of the lid. So not an easy shot, but it would tie the game up if he were to make it. Well, I know these guys on B aren't from our club, but I have to be partial to them because I know they all help out on the ice crew up there. So always appreciative of the effort that it takes to do that.
For sure. It's much appreciated.
Actually, off. Let time for that card.
Well, Well, there's some games that draw away is just elusive, Brian.
Yeah.
I know I've been there, so feeling for him a little bit here. It gets frustrating after a while.
Drilling away from center. Got plenty of room. Shot. Plenty of room. Yep. Lazy handle.
Wow, and Chris Lewis did make it through that hole and ended up taking 2, so that game is back to tied. After 5, it is Denver and Nashville all knotted up at 4 points apiece.
Try tough, Will. If you're here, it's okay.
Mark Lowell with his second come-around attempt. This one looks a little better.
Okay, we'll hang out back 8.
Good adjustment. That'll do. He's about half open, but
Top 4. Yep. I got right in the middle. I would have to go here. Hit it. A little more. A little more. A little more. Yeah, you're going to crash.
So Valco, that game on sheet C there, so they're tied up. I'm not sure. I'll have to ask the do-it-all guru and event coordinator Nancy Mall. I'm not sure what they're doing as far as time-wise. They're going to ring a bell or whatever, but the point I was asking about is that this is the time of the event. I don't know how many years of experience. I mean, we know they're under 5. But do you start thinking about that as a skip right now if you're on sheet C?
yeah, and I think it's there obviously are event rules, and I was just curious about that as well. I think they're getting 2 hours and 15 minutes to complete their game.
Okay.
No new wins after 2 hours, I believe is correct.
Okay, all right.
I have to double check that to make sure that I know, because I have to flip the ice. So it would be good information for me.
Yeah, that would be.
But yeah, I think that especially in league play, it's important to communicate with the opposing skip so that there's no surprises. So that if it's determined that it is the last end of play, whether it's all 8 or not, that everybody's on the same page so that you can dictate strategy accordingly. Because after the last rock comes to rest, there's no going back. So it's better to clearly communicate with your opponent and make sure, no matter if you get them all in or not.
No.
Great shot, Jay. Perfect.
Another Rock Creek team just walked in. The previously mentioned Tony Cott and Mel Fountain. I'm sure you'll hear Tony at some point. He's never met a microphone he doesn't like.
Right.
So. Actually, Tony got some commentating time at mixed doubles nationals. He was able to call a game with Ann Swissall, multiple-time ladies national champion,
Yeah.
senior national champion. So a couple nice draws from the Rock Creek team. Leave Denver chasing once again. Trying to freeze. It looks like it's just going to be heavy. Yep, just that little bit of extra weight straightens that rock out, and they go right by, unfortunately.
Yeah. Yep, keep going all the way, hard.
Mid 12. Yeah. Right, no.
Body language on Brian White. Certainly not getting better as
No.
as the draws continue to be elusive for him. That's something that we've been working on our competitive team, is making sure no matter what the outcome of the shot is, or what the game scenario is, that you're keeping your posture and your body language positive. And if you have any chance of coming back or turning the game around, that is a really good place to start. So, as our coach now, Brian, you can call us out on that if you see us slumping or shaking our head or.
Oh, absolutely. That's a big one for me, too. I don't know if y'all are familiar or have heard of the illustrious Dr. Bob Rotella. Went to several seminars on his, and his main focus is what you were saying. Basically, he sums it up by saying, stay present.
Yep.
You know, stay in the moment. Past shots are already done. Not going to do you any good thinking about those.
Yep, that's all you can control is the rock in your hands. Might as well make the most of it. So wide intern draw from Lisa.
They've got quite a wall up front there now, Falco.
It's a lot of granite. I'm going to just go confirm that timing.
Yeah, that'd be great.
And I'll let you know.
Yeah. Good guard there. Just makes that come around wider and wider. It's like they're looking at running some things back now. Open it up a little bit. Gonna hang almost a little angle raise here. Really close.
All right. Well, I'm glad we had that little check-in. Seems like there was some confusion there. So, the verdict is, at 1 hour and 45 minutes, you are allowed to finish the end you're in, play one more, and if a tie breaker is necessary, it's a full extra end of play.
All right.
We got some runaway trains here in this draw, so the only one that could possibly go to an extra is C.
Looks like sheet C will complete the sixth in prior to a 10:45, so looks like they'll get a full 8 ends.
Yeah, A and D are moving along really well. Pace of play is impressive. feature sheet. Dave Hickson looks like he can get around everything on the intern side. For another counter, he would need better than full 8.
Stay with it. Stay with it. Never off, never off, never off, never off.
At a bare minimum, he is going to choke off that side, looks like.
Right, switch, switch. Push it, push it, push it.
Guys are carrying it. Well, it leaves very few available options for Brian, unfortunately.
Not a whole lot there.
No, I think maybe that red they're pointing at looks like it might go through the hole.
That's the one.
Yeah, I think that's the one shot they've got. You can throw a whole variety of weights at this. Looks like they have tight brooms, so he's going to throw it up. I think the tendency for most newer curlers is to try to throw these hard. The positive is that it keeps it on line, keeps a straighter path, so a little bit more predictable as far as hitting. However, any miss or anything offline, and you're likely to ricochet off or not stick around at all. So I just try to tell people that you're only trying to throw as much weight as you need to make the shot on any given opportunity. If you're trying to decide on weight, just ask yourself, what's the bare minimum amount of weight that you can throw? So a lot of people, especially newer curlers, will, say, oh, I can't make that run back, or I can't make that hit because I can't throw that much weight. Well, a lot of times you don't have to.
Right.
That one theoretically could have been made with hack. And as it happened, he was a little bit wide on that, and there was not a real lot you can do.
Hey, another thing you can do is
Yeah, no, I agree with that 100%. And, another aspect of that, the lighter you throw it, the little more influence your sweepers can have, right? So you can let them do their work.
Yep. I think Mark and Emmy are pretty good sweepers for their level of experience, and however, there's nothing that I don't know a single sweeper that could have helped that one. So
No, little outside.
So Dave Hickson, seeing that that red rock was the one opportunity that their opponent had to score, is just going to cap it. And that ends up in a really good spot. The offset angle there is very in favor of yellow.
It took care of that.
I don't know. Do you see anything here, Brian?
Nothing short of a helicopter, Falco. I forgot to tell you about the biscuit.
Wait.
think they found something actually. So what they're looking at is this angle slash, and yes, it's a yellow rock, which is dangerous, although they're pretty dire straits. So he's trying to slash the yellow corner guard and pick shot rock off and split it over the top of his shot stone to count. So I was wrong. There is a shot. No helicopter needed.
There.
And we'll see what he can do. Although the broom looks like it's might be a draw, which I'm not sure is there.
We're drawing for 8.
Give me the hit. Tight.
Leadville adds to their lead, 9-2 over Virgin Islands on sheet D. They are going to play him back, so all 8 in on that, which is good. Good to see. 2 teams that don't play in a dedicated facility. As an ice maker, I love seeing the quick decision making and shot making and all of that good stuff. There must have been a score on A, but they haven't posted it yet. Still a pretty big runaway for the Texas and Hollywood Club. And then as soon as this one wraps up, which might be soon here, I think we'll give you a little bonus coverage of C. Yep, and it is
There we go.
handshakes on our featured sheet. Brian and Dave exchanging some niceties there. Brian's got a smile on his face, so despite everything, everybody seems in good spirits. All right, I'm going to give us a little,
Yeah, we'll
like I
bounce
said,
over to
bonus
sheet
coverage
C.
here. Matt Culbertson, if you're still listening, I'm not sure I know how to switch the overheads. So that was a score of 1 in the 6th, or steal of 1 in the 6th, I apologize, for the Denver team. Now playing away in 7 without the hammer, and it looks like we're right at 145. So, and there are rocks in play. So I guess by the rules they would be able to play all 8. That would be my ruling, but I'm not running this thing. I think the general rule is let them play if you can, especially for teams that have traveled to get here. If there's ever any opportunity to give them all their available playing time, then we try to do it. It's a slippery slope, though, buddy. I'll tell you.
It is. It's hard. They just made it under time, though, so it looks like they'll get to play the 8th in.
That's how I read it. Matt's remoted in and is changing the overhead cameras for us. I should be paying attention. Oh, this looks way too complicated for my skill set.
Yeah, I was trying to watch them here. Yeah.
Thanks, Matt. Hey, buddy.
Starting to get a slow stagger in here for players in the second draw. What time is that second draw, Falco? Is it 12:30
Well,
or 12?
let me check.
It might just be 12 o'clock.
It's an oddball here. 11:45.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so even if they were to go to the full 2:15, we'll have plenty of time to flip the ice. So we're not in any kind of time crunch anyway. So Nashville executes a really good come-around draw there. Looks dead buried to me. Top button. So Chris looks like electing to peel his own guard here. Some might call it the peel of shame. And just skates by. So Nashville's electing to guard. Not sure about this call. You have hammer. There's two ways in to be able to freeze to that shot rock, and you can't block them both with one guard. So I think he got a little fortunate there that the guard was heavy and ends up in a really great spot right on top of their own.
That is.
I mean, maybe I missed the call. So if that was the call, then very well done. In my opinion, that's what yellow should have done, is freeze there. It really shrinks the scoring area. Obviously, when you don't have hammer, the force is your best, is one of the acceptable outcomes. And the best way to do that is getting this scoring area as small as possible. So Chris is going to throw again at this peel. Even if he makes it, though, Red's going to be have a house with two shot rocks and an ability to sit third, which could blow this game wide open. Wow.
Well,
Skinnies the peel and ends up taking out shot rock. Those were either a couple really well executed called shots or some lucky misses. I'm not sure which.
no, but that turned out all right. Not a bad result. Like he called just to put that one back.
I like that. Yeah, I like the call.
That one's hanging out a little. Might be a little heavy.
Yeah. So Chris able to sweep it through the house. So Red's still sitting one. Let's see if he takes another run at this peel. Oh, the motion in that broom. Sorry, we don't have the best view of this, but motion broom maybe he's playing the straight run.
Kind of looked like it.
I like that a little bit better than the peel. Oh, it looks close.
Really good shot.
Wow. Well done by Jillian Lewis. Gives a little dance and a fist pump. She's having zero fun in it all. So with shot rock gone, they're throwing some weight at this one. The blank would certainly be a good outcome for Nashville, so removing this yellow one from play would be leading in that direction. Oh, just skates by. That had about 2 sheets of paper between
Yeah.
them. With that weight, any contact, and you're probably losing the shot rock. Call was for normal. That looked like peel weight to me. So Skip's first here with 2 rocks up front. I think they are electing to play around. I usually like that, even if you're in an end where you're trying to peel. When you get to Skip's rocks, it's easier to throw the same shot twice, and so I think it's a good time to abandon the hit strategy and just bury one, generate the 2 that way. Really good draw here, and it's going to put the pressure on Chris to make a freeze or a better draw in order to force or even steal. So they're on off. They like the weight so far. Going a bit for line late here. Really good weight.
Really nice shot.
Yep. Weight was perfect. Didn't quite curl enough. Wide open. Chris Lewis didn't hesitate, put the broom right down, gonna try to remove her from play. Looks like he's got a couple inches of air on the inside.
Yep, little hit and roll to the inside. He'll be in pretty good shape.
That would be it, yep. That would force Nashville to draw the lid for their single. Bunch of weight, and skates right by. Well, I have a feeling we'll be revisiting this topic, but just overthrowing when you don't have to is a valuable early lesson.
Little more weight than what was required, right?
Right.
Even a little tap to back 8, back 12. Have a
Yeah, if you push it far enough to sit 2, then you're in really good shape. So open house, anything better than 8 foot or biting 8's gonna sit 2.
It's like a really nice weight.
And Hammer comes to rest for a score of 2. Really good end from the Nashville skip. Gets his skip's deuce, takes the lead 6-5 heading into the last. So we looks like we are okay on time, and they're going to play him home. So one more end to go. down one with a hammer, not the worst place to be for Denver. Although they're probably kicking themselves just a little bit, having the ability or option or opportunity to force there. My trusty deputy, Tom Whitman's out there already mopping and putting head covers on. Just saying, it's hard to find good help does not apply to Denver Curling Club. We got a lot of really good ice technicians, volunteers. We're a really well-supported club, and super appreciative of every minute that our volunteer base gives to my crew and the rest of the operations of this place. So.
Yeah, for sure. They are super valuable people, and appreciate all the work they do. Tom Whitman's never late. Always the early guy.
So yesterday we agreed on 7 a.m. this morning.
Okay.
And so I thought it was being sneaky. And you can see the parking lot from the highway exit. And every time I come over the crest of the hill, I take a glance at the parking lot, and lo and behold,
there it is.
There is his truck. He's just cackling at me walking through the door. He's like, "Oh, yeah, I thought it was 7 o'clock." I'm like,
Yeah.
I said, "Yeah, I thought it was too, buddy." It's really, you got to wake up real early in the morning to beat Tom to the building. Yeah, but both you and Tom have just been invaluable resources for me. I've learned so much from both of you this year, and so, you know, I'm very, very grateful, and it's helped make, you know, this first year of my tenure as ice maker here at TCC a relative success. So.
Oh, for sure. It's an absolute blast. You never stop learning, that's for sure.
That's right.
They said they started the 7th ends at 10.
They did.
And they're in agreement to play one more.
Yeah.
So.
They did. We saw it. They were within the rules as far as you stated them. So, but we're fine. I mean, we have so much time. I'm not worried about it at all, as far as I'm concerned.
But yeah.
For this level,
Yeah,
all time.
yeah.
Hey, oh yes, I'll take it. Thank you.
Okay, 2 center guards are in place. He's going for the come around now. I don't have a good line on the stagger here of those center guards. They look fairly lined up.
They're just offset. So the top red is splitting center.
Okay.
And then the yellow is just a little bit to the left. So they're not wired if somebody were happens to bury one right on the center line. I think it goes over the top.
This one has chances.
Oh, just squeaks by. Is it going to stop? That's pretty good. Back button. Leaves an opening for Nashville.
Pretty quiet out in the ice house now. All the other games have come to an end.
So the broom would have indicated that they were playing some weight at this shot, unless it only gets 2 feet of curl on this line.
Yep.
Not sure what the call was there, but it, regardless, it pumps yellow in for a second shooter. What do you like here, Brian?
Might as well guard it up.
So you have your 2. That's all you need.
You got those.
I think what I'd be worried about with a guard is that the in-turn draw, I think, is still available. I'm always nervous guarding with hammer. But the guard's well executed. I think that's dead on top of the second shot in the 8-foot.
Yeah, that's a really good spot.
With either a very small or non-existent port through the center. And I think that we have the opposite stagger here on those two, so I don't think it's wired to go on the shot stone. I think it goes over the top again.
Yep, looks like he wants to get rid of those.
If you're hoping to get rid of both of them, I really like the other turn, though. The way that the top one goes out is to the viewer's left. If you hit this anything high side, then the middle one's definitely going to stay, and the shooter might also stick around. So I don't know that you get any benefit.
Okay, well, it made that in-turn draw a little easier.
Yep, in-turn's wide open. Chris likes the draw, the guard. So again, I know I've said this already, but I think that third counter is better, if not as good as a guard here. So something like top 8-foot, dead under, make the draw harder. Sit 3.
I like it.
It's very, very rare circumstances where I'm guarding with hammer. Oh, I talked him into it. That's going to be a really good spot.
That is.
Yep. So I think the draw is there to take the end away from them. It has to be really good.
Yeah, he's just a hair wide on this one. But
yeah, just a bit heavy. I think the line would have been okay had they had about 4 feet less weight. So sitting 3, Chris is increasingly happy with his situation and decides to put him another guard. I don't hate it quite as much on this shot, playing this one.
Right, now that you're sitting 3.
Sit 3, have the button protected.
Stop.
Both of those look like they overcurled a bit.
Just a bit.
So here's the issue, right? I mean, I think the in-turn draw is still available, and now it's your rock that you just threw that would be guarding that eventual problem stone. So I'm not saying I'm always right. But maybe that's what I'm saying.
He's going to try to get away with it, or try to get away with this one.
All right, so this is Weiss's second shot. I believe his name is Kirk Rose. I think he does Denver a favor there by taking it out. Chris can either elect to come in again or put a better guard up. I think the ideal spot for the guard is just maybe 2 rocks wider to block the draw path.
Exactly.
Kirk got a little unlucky to stuff that run back. I mean, it didn't move a bit when it made contact.
It did not.
That's as unlucky as you can get. Sweeper's just watching it right now. The one thing that you can't do as a sweeper in curling is slow the rock down, so the only thing you can really do is talk to it.
That's not a bad spot.
No, it's a good spot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really like that. I think there's a touch shot through the hole there. If you can just skinny the rock that was just thrown, you might be able to access the top stone and remove it far enough to at least sit second shot.
Yep.
So Skip Tom Straub with his first.
Okay, so he needs to repeat that last shot.
See if you can find the perfect spot for this that takes the draw and that port away. If that port was there, I don't know if it was with that weight that would have made it possible. A little heavy to make that shot, in my opinion.
Yep, a little hot.
All right, Chris is first on the way. Looks like guard weight. Oh, and it picked. Oh, bit of bad luck there.
Oh no.
Yeah, it just came to a dead stop. I'm not sure where that hit.
Pretty small scoring area here, but he needs to bite the button for the win.
Yeah. So this is Nashville's last. Denver has last rock in this end. So not only does he need to be at least second shot here, but it needs to be in a spot that you can't remove it from play. Sweepers are off. Line looks good. Wow, really good. So comes to rest, bumps the second shooter or maybe shot rock back, and is now sitting second and possibly open. So Chris is going to have a chance here with his last to remove it from play. He doesn't have to keep the shooter, does have to avoid the jam on his yellow. Or just make the nose hit for his two.
And again, this broom looks like a little up weight,
Yeah.
I think, than what's required.
That's right. So. I tend to harp on just a couple of things. This might be revisited later in the weekend. It is not light. They're not even looking at it. He might have gotten away with it. Oh, it might. It's really close.
I think it's red. I think we got an extra end coming up.
All right. A little less weight, you get a little more curl, and
Yep.
calling it a winner. We're fine. We're fine.
The Nashville team with their first stone here. Luck of the draw, calling to get rid of that stone, hoping for a roll.
It was the first line of the game.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Oh, when he went out initially on practice, I saw him.
No. It was his first throw of the game.
Okay.
Yeah.
I saw him go down in the practice slide.
All right, I'm gonna give him about 15 minutes, and then I might start while those are still out there.
Right.
No, but we can do a pebble nip in about 10 minutes, so I'm not too worried about it.
Yeah. That's a low fence for a high stepper like you. Franco, for sure.
It's good when we have good help.
Nashville putting up a guard.
I gotta write down these brownieisms this week.
And of course, Tom Whitman has the nipper on the ice already. Probably been there for 15 minutes at least.
Yeah, it's nice and cold.
Yep.
Yeah, we could go right now if we need to. All right, so Denver put up a center guard. Is this going to be another center guard? Nope, they're coming in behind it.
Bring it around. It won't quite be buried, but it's a good shot.
Really good weight. Yeah.
Really good.
I think it's dead under. It is a
It
high
is.
guard though, so I think you can still access it.
I like the ice. He called it just freeze, it looks like.
Yep.
Maybe a slight tap.
Yep, we're still in the free guard zone, so can't do anything about that one yet. I believe we're playing the no-tick rule this week as well.
Oh, okay.
Line looks pretty good on this one. You're going to make contact. Good shot. Really good. Moves yellow back far enough to sit shot rock. Little tight, ends up wrecking on their own guard, but it does open up access to the shot rock.
And then I'll have him do I'll cover his white behind us. And that's it. We'll get it done. Oh yeah. Yeah, we'll be close.
All right, nice shot there.
It's hard to tell who shot there and which one shot. I'm sorry, which yellow shot there, but I think this was the right one to deal with, opening up access to the top of the forefoot.
Yep.
Oh, ends up getting them both. At least
Oh,
moving.
just pushed it in.
Yep, yellow now is dead buried under the corner. Forefoot, full force still available. I like the call here from Chris. Broom went down on top 12 foot. I don't think a high guard does you much good here because the draw is still available. So tighten it up, making it harder to come around. So guard goes up, come around is called, and we're back to that race to the lid here, buddy.
That's it. In turn to the button, top four.
Not touching it yet. Doesn't look like it has the best line, although it's curling now. And they're going to end up sitting really good weight. Yep. All right, we've got Chris's first here, so 4 rocks to play. So interesting scenario here. I'm not sure which is preferable. I think maybe nose hit would be the best. The inside roll here would give them backing to freeze to.
Exactly.
Nose, then they play the hit and roll, and then you have backing to freeze to. I think nose or rolling out is best, and that's exactly what he does. So we'll see. Yeah. See what he does. Ice looks like he might be playing straight draw, which I'm not opposed to. If he's top button, there's no hit and roll.
Right.
It'd be hard to remove from play. It's a gutsy call. That's what he's throwing. I actually really like it. All right, Brian. Well, I'm going to have to watch these last two shots from the ice as I get ready to do it. But it's been a pleasure.
Go get it, Valco. Nice as
Looking
always.
forward to hanging out with you the rest of the weekend. And thank you, everybody who tuned in. It should be a fun weekend curling. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. These are always my most fun events. These curlers still have a lot of enthusiasm. And
yep, they're having a blast.
Yeah.
It's good to see them out here.
Nice and eager. All right, buddy. We'll see
Okay,
you in a
man.
bit.
You got it. Came up just a little light on that draw. The line was really good. All right, they got it over. Angles are a little odd from this perspective, but there may be a small port there to get to that Yellowstone. He did make it through the port. That was a great shot. And it slides to the button. Really well executed. There we are. Great hammer shot by the Nashville team. And apparently our next draw is scheduled for 11:45, so about 17, 18 minutes. We'll see you then. Thanks for checking in with us. Hope to see you later. Bye.